2025. We're here for the Bad Moose Hard Enduro. I'm out here crashing, trying to do things, dropping my bike, making friends. Oh my God, let's get going with this race. Oh God. Up is up! Yep, up is up. Here we go. At the whistle. I don't know, I'm in a hair scramble mode. I know this is a hard enduro. Being first in your class really don't mean much in the beginning, so don't mean much because, spoiler alert, I ended up getting 6th place, but that ended up being last in my class. So, but I made it further than I made it last year. Last year hurt my shoulder. This year hurt my back. Oh God, Tyler's Outhouse. That did me in. Oh, so much struggle. The struggle. I think it was in the wrong line and the struggle. So this is a semi-highlights video. So anything that was good, anything that was, I guess, geography that you'd want to see, some sort of hills, logs, all that good stuff. I'm taking the offline. This is the goat hill. This is the goat line. The main line was slick and everyone was not making it. And Josh, I think this is where I got ahead of you for a second because I seen you in the very beginning off to the far right. Yeah, these Upper Peninsula moon rocks. Oh, they're a special kind of fun. They are slippery, especially once everyone kind of kicks that dirt off of them and you have nothing but moist dirt on top of a rock there. A nice slab of rock, I guess I'd call it. This drive for me ended up being 6 hours, 40 minutes coming from the Metro Detroit area, which seems like a long drive, but not too long, you know, compared to some other hard enduros. I'm sure a lot of other people drove a lot further, so I'm not going to complain about my basically 7-hour drive. Anyone that's not familiar with me, I raced District 14 hair scrambles here in Michigan, and just been kind of getting my feet wet a tiny bit with these hard enduros. This is my 3rd hard enduro. This was actually my first one here. My first one, I did not make it. I don't even think I made it to checkpoint 1. I hurt my shoulder, and every time I was going over one of these bumps, anytime I was pulling the bars, felt like I had a rusty nail in my shoulder. So, yeah, I had to cut it a little bit early. This one, I felt like I was doing decent, but that Outhouse one, oh my gosh. I'm actually kind of glad my bike didn't make it up at the very end of it because I probably would have kept pushing, and by the time I made it back with my back, it was hurting. It was throbbing. This was sketchy here. Usually I go straight down these things, I don't care, but I think I felt like it was going to slip me off to the right, so that's why I didn't want to go down on the bike. Yeah, and it did put me down to the right, even off the bike. Yeah, bike handling again. Seems to be the story of hard enduros. That's why I'd love to have the weight of 150, but I need the power of that 300. But I don't know. We'll see. I might mix it up one of these years. Maybe next year. My bike is lowered 30 millimeters. So it's kind of a good thing for me with the 29-inch inseam, but kind of bad whenever it comes to some of these rock drops, because I did bottom out, you know, a handful of times, and if you bottom out, it kind of bucks the rear end, so I had to be very cautious with them, because you get a buck on the wrong spot, and I didn't want to go over the handlebars. You already see me doing enough stuff. didn't look and see exactly how long I raced this race. I'm gonna guess about 2.5 hours out of the 4 hours that was allotted. But my body feels like way worse than when I did the 3.5 hours at the Fallen Timbers Hard Enduro. I must have really been pushing and pulling and struggling hard with this one compared to that last race. And I felt like I hit less obstacles this time. It was like obstacle after obstacle at Fallen Timbers, and this one we kind of like hit some stuff, we cruised around, hit some stuff, cruised around, but yeah, just must have really been pushing and falling. I'm on my gently used 2024 KTM 300. Hair Scrambles keeps this thing nice and pristine. Hard Enduro beats the crap out of it. You can almost tell a Hard Enduro racer, whenever we're at the races now, I'm like kind of looking and I see the bikes that aren't all prettied up, they aren't all graphicked up, they look pretty beat from this kind of racing. Whew. Yep. Alright, let's keep her going. That was checkpoint 1. I'm on the BC loop there. Need more speed. Alright, there's the speed. And the goggles are getting turned around. I don't know why I even put them on. You just start off with some safety glasses and pop those bad boys off in 2 seconds.
Good.
Yeah, the Upper Peninsula does not have, I mean, does have a lot of unique features, like all those rocks there. I've never seen that in the Lower Peninsula, so, or at least nowhere that I've rode. For some of these rock formations like this is what I did at Fallen Timbers. Now, if my back heals up in time for the Pennsylvania race, at the coal miners race, or Hard Enduro, then we'll see what they got there. I gotta see how it is. I'm struggling today. The struggle bus is real. Got the JX8 on the back. It's about, yeah, probably one more race and that tire's done. I'm gonna try the Kenda IMAX next. I like the lugs that Josh has on the back of his. Those things look nice, soft, and meaty.
Woo! Time for a break. Well, damn. Just sending us through the nasty stuff.
I guess that wouldn't be as bad if I had a better run-up. And I think what the quick guys do, or quicker than me, is they come up, they still have their momentum, and in that flash of a second, they're already up and going with their momentum. I get to an obstacle, and I have to eyeball it. I have to look around and be like, alright, I think I can go up here, or this is the best line for me, so no momentum. And I should have hit it harder, but
Fun.
still learning. I definitely have a lot more confidence coming to this race than I did the last race. I gained a lot of experience and, I won't say knowledge, but yeah, a lot of decent experience at the last race and kind of build up my confidence, what I can do, what I can't do, what I struggle on, what I need to work harder on, so I think it's probably about 50 to 55 degrees out right now. I remember taking off my helmet when I took a break, and when I put it on, all the wetness from my sweat actually made my head feel cold when I put it back on. So it was definitely cool, but whenever you're dripping sweat and pushing hard, I'd rather have cool weather than hot weather. Some of these drops, man, you're looking down at the drop and you're looking at, if you mess it up, where are you going? And this like hill right here was exactly how Fallen Timbers was. Kind of like a side hill with no room for error, because if you were going down, you weren't getting back up, or it's going to be very, very hard for you to get back up. Kind of like I felt like 20-30 minutes trying to get my bike back up, and finally had to ask someone to help me. I was letting a lot of guys keep going by because I thought I could get it, but no, I wasn't getting it. My oil delete injection kit's working good. I was a little skeptical about removing it and just using a straight premix, but no, pretty happy with it. No problems. Bike's made it 2 hard enduros, mixing 60 to 1. We did Castro 727. I don't know, I usually use the Motor X, but I got a recommendation to give that a try, so I thought I'd give it a try. And no complaints. My complaint right now is I was trying to take the off-side hill to not take the main line that everyone seems to be struggling on, and that ended up being worse for me. I just gotta hit this one faster. Fast to a certain point. I wanted to make it just 4 feet further. I would have been happy with 4 feet. But I'm gonna kind of cheat. Well, I won't say cheat. Work smarter, not harder. Everyone was struggling trying to get out of that spot right there. And I think I left up the back end here to try getting out of there and then get started again. Yeah, so I've seen a lot of people struggle at that spot. There's a hole there with a rut, and everyone just kept digging in. And I made it to that point, and then rather than just trying to work the bike forward, I got the back end out of the hole and then walked it forward.
I went to dab and there was no ground.
Story of my life.
Yeah. 5'6" with a 29-inch inseam. That's the story of my life on these bikes. I always wanted to get an 07 KTM 200 because I heard that they were the last year of the small frame bikes before KTM went with, you know, like 125, 150, 250, 300, all being the same frames. You know, the big frame.
Yeah, the tree took me out.
Yep, there's one of those slippy. There's a slippy slab there. A little bit more momentum, I might have made it. Last 2 races has been a combination of trying to put power down, but not too much power, because you don't want to slip. I felt bad for this guy. I seen the Kickstarter come out, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I've been there before. Let me see if I can get my hand." Which I barely helped him, but he ended up helping me a lot more.
Wow, slippery.
All I'm doing is starting the bike and barely inching it forward, and it's already slipping to that left-hand side, so the rock must have been offset some. It's so slippery, you can't even walk on it neither. think we're getting it. Man, I bet that was tore up on the second, third lap.
Man! Holy shit, that's cooking. Yeah.
I feel like we had a good turnout this race compared to the last one. I don't know what the numbers show, but the parking area seemed a little bit more packed in.
Time for a break. My heart rate's 180.
Yep. Good old Garmin telling me whenever I need to take a break. It'd be pretty cool if I could set up a little alarm on that, like, hey, you need to take a break. But usually I can feel it way ahead of time, so I guess it don't matter. Sometimes when I thought I was going to struggle, I actually had a little bit more traction than I thought I was going to have. So like this one, even though I played with it for like a second, I actually kick it down to first gear. But whenever you got a little mud in there giving you some traction, it's actually not that bad. When there's no traction at all. I think yellow background B class. He's coming through hot. That's probably in the line he needed to be, so he was like, oh, I'm keeping going. Yeah, you can tell from those intro clips
I just got lapped.
that we're gonna definitely have to take that back end apart. The way KTM has the rear fenders now, they brake a lot easier. So I do have an extra rear fender, but the part that it bolts to is the part that looks like it's messed up. So I'm gonna have to look and see if I can manage one more race. This is either my last race of the year or got the Pennsylvania Hard Enduro. I would like to do one more race. I feel like my race season, I got one more race in me. But we'll see. A lot of things depend on my back. Oh man.
I made it up my first one, yay!
I felt so good going up that because I know last year whenever I was seeing things like that, I was like, oh my god. And then I tried going up really slow, just kind of trying to tractor up it, and it did not work out at all. And the biggest thing I learned looking back at that race was I need more speed. I need to come in and almost be able to coast up it with barely any power. And I kind of tried using that towards a lot of the last two races, and I feel it helped out. Keeping that momentum going rather than trying to apply the power on the actual obstacle, whether it's a rock, hill, or whatever. And there's so much action involved in this race that I think this video might be about 50 minutes to an hour. So not gonna super talk your ears off, but you know, when something pops in my mind, I'm just gonna say what I have to say. I heard they took the power lines area out. There used to be I think a big hill climb. Yeah, I took
This is a better line, maybe.
I took the wrong line. I didn't see this line to the left till it was too late.
Oh shit, that's the better line. Damn it.
Oh, don't you love when you think you... I was going to go take that line to the far right, but then I was looking at the one to the left, and I'm like, there's like, as soon as I go off the edge, it's just a nice smooth sailing down compared to the other one. There's a lot more stuff involved. That's why this one's broken more. There's no track walking for this this race. So
Whew.
probably wouldn't have been doing a ton of it anyways, but this section right here was actually, I want to say it was difficult, but not super difficult. It felt kind of difficult in the heat of the moment, just with it being slippery in the angle. I was tractoring decent for a minute, not coming in with no speed, and yeah, slipped and fall. Even for a gummy tire. And of course, seems like each hard enduro I forget to press record at one point in time after I take a break. And I made it probably 3/4 up this hill, and then I had taken a break and I forgot to turn it back on. And I didn't turn it back on until I was almost to checkpoint 2. And I got hung up in a tree, and then I just happened to look forward at my remote, which shows you if it's recording or not. And I seen it wasn't recording. I was like, gosh darn it. I don't think we missed much, but I still like recording everything. It's my hobby. I like doing it. I get to show my kids all the fun Dad has whenever I'm gone. You can see me just tractoring the power. Not trying to spin hard, just trying to get it enough to grip and go. Sometimes you do have to give it the beans, but I think when I was down here, I don't know if I could have seen this spot, because I remember thinking, oh, I made it up to another section of more rocks. Yay, golly gee, lucky me. And then like we get, oh, not this guy, but one other guy.
Wow, it's like ice.
Oh yeah.
He came through
The other
and
guy, he
made it
spinning
look
right
like,
through there. I was like, how the hell did he do that?
Going up there.
Yeah.
he came through and like made it look so easy. I'm like, oh my God, what am I running wrong? He just came through and gone. I'm like, yeah, here's me, struggling. I'm sure momentum helps a lot. Right here, I kept a good run going for a minute. I was like, don't let off the gas. Just keep it going. I can only imagine this place after like a rain or
Sorry, bud.
yeah, I was in, I'm in the main line, going slow, slipping, falling. I think this guy has a YouTube channel. I ran across
Can I push you?
something from the Fallen Timbers race. I thought it was Element Enduro.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear what he said. I was trying to offer him help. But anyways, yeah. I think he has a YouTube channel. So at the very end of this video, I give a little recap of the bike, all the damage, nothing too crazy, but I meant to do one at the last race. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little bike check at the race, but like I was like by someone with a generator, and just then people started coming and we were hanging out, so I ended up not doing it. Not that this is an actual bike check, but it's more of a after the race bike reflection. I guess I could have cut the struggle out, but then you guys would think this race is too easy. This is what a true, definitely true, sea rider looks like on a hard enduro course. Sometimes I have okay moments, and sometimes I have this. I guess maybe it is good. I forgot to press record once I got closer to the top here. But I don't remember much happening between here and the checkpoint, so I guess that's good. Man, that bike control over a lot of this stuff is so impressive. I should have probably tried keeping my foot on the peg more to apply that pressure. I couldn't see what that heart rate was. I'm sure it's up there. The breathing's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take your help if you don't mind.
This is yeah, we jumped from that to the checkpoint. I was taking this outside line because it looked easier, but then I fell over. Now my bike's like pinned between there, and it's at the perfect angle where
awkward spot here.
just kind of bad angle. Hey, I just wanted the bike up. He was helping pull, so
Slippery!
no complaints there. And we're at
A to the right, BC to the left.
All right, thank you.
checkpoint 2. He must have made a wrong turn. He came from the right. He came from the pro line back to the BC line. And of course, action cameras in general. Everyone uses GoPro like it's every camera, but I use a DJI camera, so I can't say the GoPro angle. Action cameras do not do these hills, these drop-offs justice. There's this one section where I'm going over and it looks, you know, it's whatever, not too bad. You know, you can tell it's a little something. But then I turn around and another bike's going down it, and you can really start to see, you know, what I just got done going down. And that would be the delivery driver. I just seen FedEx truck driving off. Oh gee, what could it be? What do I have on order? I'll have to wait till after this video to go check it out. I do like having the 2 weeks in between races in case I do have to order something. Rocky Mountain takes about 3-4 days to get me some of my goodies. Yeah, I was trying to find some videos on that coal miners hard enduro coming up, and seems like I found some coal miner hair scrambles. I think it might be the same location. And on the flyer that they have for this race, they said something like it's more of a BC race. So I don't know. See, I think hair scramble BC. You know, fast, the terrain not really that, you know, hard, but I'm on a C-class path right now, and to me it's hard. So then I had to go and kind of like think of it, well, I guess C-class is more beginner hard. You know, you're a beginner at the hard enduro. doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch some more videos. Definitely gonna be trying to get this back together. I forget if I said it earlier, but I have a bulging disc in my L3, L4, L4, L5. So yeah, I definitely did something. Which I'm actually surprised that the last hard enduro with how much bike handling I was doing that I didn't hurt anything, but who knows when I did it. It could have been a multitude of times in here that I was pulling and doing stuff with the bike. I just didn't end up feeling it until the very end, whenever I was like, alright, I'm done. My back, I just like came in, so it must have been at the end. Tyler's Outhouse, yeah! But, I want to say thank you to the UP Sandstormers, because it would not be possible without you guys, and I was really hoping you're going to put this race on this year. I know it's hard with all the stuff going on for your club, but I do appreciate it. I'm sure everyone else appreciates it. This was like totally... Oh wait, no, not here. There's another area I go to, maybe at the bottom here, that was the bad line. It was in between two rocks, and I was like, golly, I guess I should have took the path over this way or that way. Why did I take this way? Line choices are very important.
Almost went over the bars.
Yeah, see? Almost went over the bars. There's one of those bottoming out the frame area.
There's a hole down at the bottom.
Oh, that's what it was. So as my tire went down, there was a hole down on the bottom of it. So it almost kind of like stopped me, you know, my front tire from going forward, which means my back end would have just went up in the air. That was a pretty good push. I'm proud of myself. Now it would have been better if I probably would have went to the right or to the left. No, I decided to go in between the tightest rocks known to man. Looks like a clamshell. Look at that. I can't even fit my feet down. Yeah, I see the hard way, and I see my way. If there's still leaves and stuff, that means there's still dirt to get traction. I think I definitely made a good choice there. Oh, so here's what I was talking about with the GoPro angle. Right here, you really can't see how bad it is.
Woo!
Nice.
You good?
He lost like 10 spokes.
10 spokes in his bike. Oh my god. That looks like it could be the Champion or Factory Edition KTM.
What are you looking for?
I'm just trying to get the spokes out so I can at least move. I got like 4 of them.
See steam coming off of his head. It's chilly.
Yeah.
A little bit chilly, but
Damn.
nice.
I ain't got nothing to cut that.
Can't cut, but we might be able to pry some stuff out.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I don't have nothing. Alright, well, get ready for it.
Not that I know shit about shit, but I did wire tie my rear spokes.
Yeah. I'm going to do a rear hard enduro rim build up that I did. Alright, here we go. See the nice ledge there? Ah, you made it look easy. B-class riders. But I can say I did not go over the bars. Alright. So yeah, didn't go over the bars. I was pretty happy for that. It was really sketchy. I just got off the bike. There's one time that I actually lost control of the bike, and rather than go down with the bike, I just let the bike go. And lucky for me, there was no rocks or anything down there, because even though I have spare levers, I don't want to be changing out spare levers. Golly, this video's not even halfway done. It might be over an hour. Oh, you know what? I think Tyler's Outhouse is like 20 minutes straight, which I'm not going to talk over. You guys can watch it without my voice. Because the struggle was real there. And like I said, if I could have took a break, I probably could have just kind of picked at it. But there's spectators on there. There's only 2 lines. That's already taken a lot of time. I mean, everyone was taking a lot of time. It was really challenging. And finally make it 90% of the way up. And then my Hail Mary to get it up was not good enough. But my back was already done in anyway, so that's where it kind of sucked. There's nowhere to turn around, and you almost had to make it to the top to stop. Alright, here we go. Let's line up to it. Let's give it some beans. I don't rip it too hard. Falling with style.
Whew. Come give you a hand.
So,
Come here, are you for the last race? Well, we'll help you get over the little humpy hump. You ready?
So Cheetah Girl, that's my unofficial nickname for her, because obviously her outfit.
Okay.
Cheetah Girl was at the last hard enduro. I ran across her a couple times.
Your second lap?
Hell no.
This is my
I would probably
second
love to
lap.
see you right around here. I was at the last hard enduro. I seen you scooting down that one hill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, hard for you the girl in the cheetah outfit.
That's true. Only like a handful of girls who race in general. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
And then for me, I have a very distinctive outfit.
We had some more conversation going on, but back to racing. Yeah, I think there was 2 girls in this class, and the last hard enduro there might have been 3. At least 3 that I know of or remember. At one point in time, I did get a little flow going. Whenever the paths have leaves on them, and then I'm worried about these random rocks and stuff, you know, stuff that can kind of like send you off to the no man's land. I'm a little bit more slower and sketchy on my speed. Alright, I'm up. I'm eyeballing it up. Let's go for it. Hey, we made it.
Feel like a pro! Yeah, it was luck.
Every dog has his day. Let's put it that way. Because there's been times that I've gone and done the same exact move, but something like kicked my rear end out and I go flying. So I like to believe I'm doing better. Sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm not. Last year we had, oh my god, perfect fall colors.
Thank you. Yeah.
As I was driving north from the Metro Detroit area, I was like, oh, I'm about a week or 2, maybe 3 weeks early for the fall colors.
Stop, but.
And then I got to like northern Michigan before the Mackinac Bridge, and they were just starting to go. And then whenever I got over across the bridge, it was, man, prime time colors. And then our race was, oh, just, you could see yellow, red, gold. There was like so many colors. It was really nice. And right now we're probably a couple weeks early, but it is what it is. Can't have it all. Yeah, this was a bad line choice right here. I thought it might be a little closer. Like not as big of a drop. And, I don't know, a bad angle. Some funky rocks. But we made it. Running through the woods. It's kind of interesting when you're editing the video, trying to look and see what you think people would want to see and what spots might be boring. So it's just kind of casual, scrolling through the woods for more than a couple minutes, and it was cut out. We got some rock formation, some drop-offs, some hill climbs. It's in the video. But, this is a big but. I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm waiting till racing season ends. And I'm going to upload a full, long version of each of the hard enduros. Because if anyone's like me, you like to kind of watch the whole race format. Even if it's slow, just to like see what the train's like in between and stuff like that. So, but I was gonna release it like a week after the hard enduro race, but then I was like, you know what? Need some content for the winter time, so I'm like up there, but not up there. So let's pull the back end up. There we go. Get the bike lined up. That's my tiny tech tip for you guys. That way whenever you get it up, it's not automatically just sliding right down. Don't have it on the bare minimum edge unless that's all you have. Listen to me, C-class rider trying to give you guys advice. Any advice I have is from a lesson learned from my mistakes. So take it as you will. Especially at the Fallen Timbers one. Man, if you didn't have that back tire up and it was just off that edge of that side hill, your off-camberness was going right down, slipping. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Nothing's up there. Oh, this rock formation right here. That's what it is. And I just thinking in my head that I screwed myself. And it's going to be a struggle getting up this deep rut, but actually, whoa, bike's getting hot, getting high. Look at it, actually, come on, we're getting it. We got it. That could have been way worse. I got lucky there. There was traction. When there's no traction, that would have been a pretty deep one trying to get out of. Here's another one of those camera moments where it does not look as steep as it really is. Those look like little baby hills.
Boy, oh boy. What's the better line?
So the left line
Better line? That's a
wasn't as steep, but there's a lot more rocks in the
That
way.
looks steeper.
But the one on the right
We'll watch him do it.
was steep, but it looked like it had a better flow up to it and going up it. So
Nope.
he looked a little slow. I didn't think he's gonna make it.
That's a job, though.
Yeah.
Really good. What about that far left line?
I see a lot of rocks on it. But it doesn't look as...
You know, I should have stayed and seen which one she took.
Tell you what,
Just out
I'll
of
give
curiosity, since
that
we were
one a try.
debating it. But
Good try.
I went up the right one, and you're gonna watch me do it. Ouch, that crunch.
Up is up! Heard a crunch from the back end.
I wasn't expecting it. Little dip and then more verticalness. But I made it. Bike made it. We're still running. I was gonna go down with the bike, but the bike was getting away from me, and I was letting that bad boy go. I didn't want it dragging me down.
I was not chancing that one.
Yeah, the inside line was definitely the better line than that one. Normally I wait for someone to go, but I think I didn't know that feature was there. Look how many, look at all the leaves I packed up in there. My controls felt a little funny on the left-hand side after that. Well, you can see that went into the mud. Yeah, making sure we still have brakes. One time I was racing a hare scramble, and my bike had fallen on its side. Well, it must have pushed the caliper in, and I didn't know it. So then I get on the bike, and I'm like, going down to a downhill or something, and I go to hit the brake at the last minute to kind of slide and turn, and there's no brake there because it had gotten pushed in, so there was a gap there. I put on the brakes, and it just pushed in, but didn't apply any pressure.
Oh man, you're in a hole, huh?
Yeah, there's a hole right here.
This was like our unofficial coffee break area. Like about
And you're on a
four
four
of us
stroke?
ended up sitting here just kind of shooting the
hey,
shit for a minute.
Hey, at least you're out here racing.
Oh, it's good times. Come on.
Like a pro. What up?
So the far right line was the better line. The one in the middle had that big, deep road.
Got it. Go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
got right over it.
Woo. Yeah. Thank God no one's out here recording me. What took you so long? What took you so long?
She can't hear me.
I said, what took you so long? Was it that hill?
Oh God. I'm trying to be live. Got the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, into the deep hole. So I'm eyeballing up all these lines. I was gonna take one to the far
Oh,
left.
look nice.
And I seen him take that, and I was like, yeah, you know what? If I go high and to the left, I can avoid, or high to the right, then turn left.
coming in right
I
behind
can
you.
avoid all
Gonna
that
try to.
crap
Gonna
there,
try to.
and it's still within the ribbon. So, because some people looks like they took down some of the ribbon there, you know, getting around.
Whoa.
But I lost my balance,
Up is up!
and the bike actually fell on the good side. I hate lifting up the bike from the, I guess I'd call it a downside, where you really gotta put in tons of effort to lift it back up. There we go, we got it out of there. Got my suspension, so since this is a 24 XCW, it has the closed chamber forks. I have them on comfort mode. I played around with a lot of different settings. On hair scrambles I race standard, and my local place that I've been like testing out stuff, I went down the comfort mode, but then I did think about another 4 clicks of everything, and it was nice and soft, but sometimes for me, if it's too soft, even though it's not bottoming out, it takes a lot of effort, like on these up and down kind of hole things, because the suspension is just compressing so much that you have to hold it up compared to kind of, you know, keeping you halfway decent. And then the shock's converted over to a bladder with cruise tune shim stack in there, and that seems to be pretty good with those adjusted settings. So that's the suspension setup. And this is the hill. This is Kyler's Outhouse that did me in. This is how far I made it. Watching people in the right line, I think possibly was the better line. Yeah, either that or just better riders ended up going up the right line, so it made it look easier. I don't know. I'll put a timer on for you guys so you can see how much time, energy, and effort that I wasted.
Oh, you're all good.
I'm not in no rush at all. This was fight for every inch that
That just stopped you from rolling.
that you could do. And of course, this is steeper than it looks. Every time I heard someone gunning really good, I thought they were going up like their right line, but they're going behind me because that's this is the BC split, and to the left that was the A Pro split. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward to the end because I've watched this probably like 5 times over editing, and I'm gonna start then. But if you really want to see the struggle, you can watch this and catch up with me after.
grandma stuck. Yeah.
I'm on like the tiniest thing ever. I can roll your tire.
What's that?
I said I can roll your front tire.
You want to try pulling tire?
All right.
I don't think we're getting up by ourselves.
Fast forward to the teamwork. Me and Cheetah Girl are gonna try making it up.
You ready?
I'm actually surprised she still has her goggles on, just because on hard enduros, I like hair scrambles. I never take my goggles off, but when it's really super slow like this, oh my god, I don't know.
Give it over here.
I feel like the goggles have to come off. Hers actually come off on this hill though. I'm like so pooped out. This would have easily been somewhere I was going to take a break at.
All right, you want to do you now? You want to do you now? You want me to help you now?
I don't remember if she has a 250 or 125. Didn't
Which way
didn't
going
seem
this
that
way?
heavy.
We gotta get over that rut.
Yeah, it sounds like a 125.
Are you ready? You ready? Let's do one big hard push. 1, 2, 3.
Gotta get the bike started. Oh my god, we were so out of it.
Huh?
So hard to hear with everyone revving around you.
You going over here?
Yeah, I should pivot over. I think I can pivot over.
Let me pick up my heavy ass 300. Dang. The weight between my 150 and my 200 versus my 300s. I don't know. It feels like a whole bunch of weight. But I like a whole bunch of power.
You have to get the back end over.
back end over.
All
Try
right,
that.
you ready?
Oh my god.
This is definitely a very good viewing area for everyone.
You're welcome.
You did a lot more work than I did.
What?
You did a lot more work than I did. Thank you.
This is type of hill that'll burn you out.
Yeah. What is this, one?
What?
You know that one?
So hard to hear. I still, even listening back on the video, I didn't even hear what she said. I'll tell you what was really hard was that damn log right up here in the where the next bike's at. I think my rear axle bolt nut kept getting caught on it. It just was a really bad spot. I should have shoved that thing over to the side. It was rocking and everything, but that thing really screwed me a bunch. You can tell why this is such a good viewing area for the spectators. Oh, I got it up and got it off balance. I had traction but nowhere to go.
Oh, this sucks.
And we're at 13 minutes, which felt like 26
Watch out
minutes.
for rocks.
Man, he got some traction and flipped it right back over. That sucks. And he's in the fence. He's getting there. Well, yeah, kind of. I'm not moving because I'm freaking exhausted. I am so tired. Yeah. Yep, let's go picking up the rocks. I got bigger problems than that. With my front end being high up like that, it's just not going good.
Taking the ribbon down with me. I think I'm gassed out. So I think I'm gassed out. You want me to help you over there? into it. Yep, go. Good job.
I gotta get tired for this.
Man, this sucks.
Huh?
This sucks.
You're doing good though. You got it.
I'm ready to leave.
You're a place we are.
We're finally making it to the platform. And I'm like thinking to myself, oh, dang, I thought the top of the hill was like over and done with. No, we got more to go. Not a ton more, but it's in a bad spot. I actually kind of wanted to go where that red bike was.
Slippery it was last lap.
Oh, I bet.
He's looking at it. This is the second lap. I'm still on my first. But we're 18 and a half minutes in.
Hey man, your bottom buckle.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's all the hardcore pushing.
Right? Not the end of the world.
Right.
No traction. Which I'm actually surprised how much further I made it up.
Man,
Man.
take your time.
Anyways, right?
Take your time. You're not holding me up.
That's my job, actually. I was a big bottleneck there for a minute. I wrecked my balls in the process.
Oh,
His
damn.
balls in the process.
Is that a four-stroke?
I am.
That's a feat in itself.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, he's on a four-stroke. Alright, that's how he got it. Made it halfway and pushed it. I told you those rocks are slippy.
No!
Fucker. Right there. Right there.
So from memory, riders could help riders, but spectators couldn't help riders. So, and we're exhausted. I'm completely. I probably have 1%,
Oh, I know.
2% of energy in my bucket. That's why this was my yes or no moment right here. Now the reason I wanted to go up the red line. Oh
Watch out! Right back where I started.
shit. Yep. That's it. I'm done. I'm not gonna go and drag my bike out of there. But my 2% in the bucket is gone. Done.
All right, girl. It's been real. I'm out.
Huh?
I'm out. My back is sweet. Back.
I don't know why my back didn't bother me till I literally just walked down back to my bike. So I guess it could have happened on that uphill, but I think it was from all that.
Nice ride with you too.
I think it was just all that pulling.
No.
Luckily, these guys came over and like, hey, we'll
Thank
get your
you.
bike situated for you. Oh, I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
I drove home my 7-hour drive with the
Yeah,
heated
that's
seats
loose, so it's
on
not in gear.
high. Oh my God. You know, my mom's like, oh, you gotta ice it after. And I'm like, I don't want no ice. The heat feels good. Even today, sitting at the computer editing this video,
Oh, man.
I had to go get the heating pack and go put it on. My back is...
C-Class Hill Killer.
Yep.
You good?
I think I can ride it from there.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a pinch.
Oh man, sorry.
I've already got back issues, so I don't want to push it.
I just had a radio frequency ablation.
Take a stretch.
Oh, man.
man.
Thanks, you
I
guys.
wasn't looking. He goes, look out.
Yeah.
That
made me-
that
I thought it was
is the
gonna go
worst
all the way
bike
down.
throw I've ever done in my life. I thought it was going to go all the way down the hill like
What's
the
that?
The
videos.
sprocket.
Not the sprocket, but that chain holders in case it comes off.
That's awesome.
That's a dirt trick sprocket.
I love that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like some really heavy duty metal, so like wears
That would
forever.
help too when you're taking your wheel off to put a new tire on to let it ride on there.
Oh yeah,
So don't screw up your mouth.
yeah, it's not bad.
I get locked.
Congratulations, man. You made it this far. I didn't do shit.
I tried, man.
Hey, that's all you can do.
I know.
That's what it's about.
Oh, for sure.
Ride to ride, race to ride. You know? You win, that's a bonus.
All right, which way is out from here? Green. Straight
That's
down
all we
that
got.
Which way is out?
I'm going out. I don't want to go out. I want to go out. On my out ride, I made it to the starting line / finishing line for the lap. So I didn't show you guys any of this. Last year they had 2 huge logs stacked by themselves, back to back, and then they had the Cadillac. You just kind of went up and down. Now there's one big log. Then they have the Cadillac with a log underneath their gate, so you have to ride off of it. And then I spot Josh. I was like, oh my god! Freaking
Come on, Josh.
Josh is here to make his... I think this is his first lap. He ended
Come
up
on!
doing
Fuck yeah, I hurt my back.
1 lap and 3 checkpoints. So where I quit on the first lap, he made it 1 lap and then back to that 3rd checkpoint.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, you almost had it.
Come all the way back here and do that same thing.
I was gonna cut this out, but then I was like, well, you know what? He might want to see
All the way back.
how his technique was. And I'm Goggle Boy. That's what happens when you stop racing. You become the pit boss.
Yeah, woo!
That looked good.
Good job. Let's see.
And here we go. Bike
All right, gonna show you guys
overview.
post-race 2 hard enduros. What kind of damage do we have? Just a lot of scrapes, nothing too crazy. Couple decent dents in the pipe, some scrapes in the pipe. I did do a pretty bad dismount, and yeah, oh yeah, see, look at that. That is not supposed to be hanging out like that. And I'm officially a member of the kitty club. But anyways, GX8 working good. Definitely time to retire her, I think. What other damage might we have? Dirty old seat. You can definitely tell I've been in the mud playing around. But all for all, bike's holding up to the abuse. I'm normally not a big thrower of the bike, but up is up. We'll do some more post-race look over. I'll let you guys know if I find anything more, but all for all, bike's good. I'm bad. I tweaked my back on Tyler's Outhouse. Freaking just too much tugging and tugging for someone that has problems. Oh, you can see I've been scraping that brake disc. Look at that, on the rock, trying to get out. These cross-link components, swing arm guards, doing good. Yeah, definitely moaning and groaning. Got the 7-hour drive home. That's it. 1 minute, 49 seconds.